students, welcome back to the video series of Python programming. I am your instructor Shweta Yagnik and today we are going to explore tuple. In last lecture we have seen tuple. In that we have also discussed how to declare a tuple, how to do different operations and apply different functions on tuple. So today we are going to see the tuple and its immutable nature. That is our first topic, and then we are going to see how to iterate over tuple. In first topic, we are going to see that tuple is immutable. That means we cannot modify the tuple. But if we want to add some element or modify element or delete element, what are the ways using which we can do that? Although it is not altering the original tuple, but we will see some of the steps using which we can add some of the items. In order to insert an element at specific position, following logic can be used. Here, first of all, we will copy the existing element of a tuple x from 0th position to position -1. Then we will concat a new element in a new tuple or a temporary tuple y, the second step. And in third step, concatenate the new tuple y and the remaining elements. Okay, so these are the steps using which we can add the element into existing tuple. So we will now see practically how to execute this logic. So here I am declaring one tuple called x equal to 1, 2, 4 and 5, and I just want to check what is its memory address. id is the function which will return the object's memory location. Okay, we will see later on why I am printing the memory address of x. So this is the memory address of x. Now I am having one temporary tuple x. First of all, I'll be writing one new element that is to be inserted into tuple, but this new element must be a single element tuple, because tuple concatenation, for tuple concatenation will be requiring this. So this is the tuple having single element. Right, now we are having one temporary tuple where I'll be extracting the elements from x, and yes, one more thing, I'll be writing the position. At third position I want to insert the element 3. Okay, so after 1, 2, 3 elements should be there in our tuple x. So this is the position where I want to have my new element. Now here in y I'll be extracting the elements before the element 3 which I want to extract. For that I'll be using the range slicing. So from 0th location to position -1, that means what? Up to 2, right? So what is the index of 2? At first location, that is 0th index, 1 is there. At first index we are having 2, and at second index we are having 4, but in range slicing end index will not be extracted. Okay, the element at the last index will not be extracted. So if I specify end index as 2, 4 will not be extracted. So just check the elements of y. So here we are having 1 and 2 as we were expecting, right? So now I'll be concatenating these 1 and 2 element, that is y tuple, plus the new element tuple, that is new. That means tuple which is having our element 3. So now I'll check what is the value of y. It is having 1, 2 and 3. Now what I want these elements to be inserted with the rest of the elements of our original tuple, that is x, right? So I'll be concatenating x equal to y plus x, and we want the element from position 0, 1, 2. Okay, 2 is the index of 4. So that means I want to start with 2 and go up to end. So this is what I'll be doing. So now let us check the value of x. So it is having 1, 2, 3, which is newly inserted element, 4 and 5. Now let us check the id of this x. This we are doing in order to verify that whether the original tuple and the edited tuple where we have inserted element are same or not. Okay, what do you think? What is your guess? Because you should keep this thing in your mind that tuple is immutable. we cannot change the elements of tuple. But here, using some methods, some of the steps, we have changed the elements of tuple. So we want to verify that whether we have edited the original tuple or not. So let us see that. So now closely observe this, which is the memory address of X, and this is the memory address of X. Okay, so we have not edited the original tuple. We have created a new tuple, but the name is same. So this is what you need to keep this thing in your mind very clearly, that tuple, original tuple cannot be altered, but we have kept the name same so that it is an illusion that we have changed or edited items of tuple. So now we will see how to modify existing element. Here we have explored how to add new element. Now we will see how to modify the element. So in order to modify the existing element of tuple, we are going to follow these steps, which is quite similar to our previous logic. So directly we are going to see this code, that X is having value 1, 2, 4 and 5. New element tuple is 3. Position 3, that means we want to modify the element number 3, right? So we will extract the element, then concat the temporary tuple, and then we will concatenate into X. So we will see practically how to modify the existing tuple. So now I'll be using the same tuple, that is our X, and after modification the X is this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and at position number 3 I want to edit the element. So the new is equal to, suppose 6. Instead of 3, I want 6, right? This is our intention in order to modify it. So my tuple should be 1, 2, 6, 4 and 5. This should be the output. So now I'll be extracting the elements y equal to x, range slicing from 0 to position -1, that is 2. So I'll be having values 1 and 2 into y. So let us check whether it is having, yes, these tuple y is having values 1 and 2. Now I'll concatenate the element with new. So now tuple is having 1, 2 and 6. Now the last step is to concatenate x with y, which is having 1, 2 and 6, and rest of the elements of x. That is, what is the index of 4? We want 1, 2, 6, which is already there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 0, 1, 2 and 3. The index of 4 is 3. So I will have position 2, 1 to end. This is also you can write, or directly write from 3, because 3 is the index of 4. So let us do that. Let us check whether it is having desired output or not. Yes, it is. But just keep this thing in mind. This modified x and the original x are different tuples, as we have seen in earlier example also. So now we will see how to delete element from the tuple. In order to delete the element from the tuple, we are going to follow these two simple steps. In first, we are going to copy the elements, and then we will skip one position and then concatenate. So this is how we will be able to achieve our task. That first is our tuple position, and then we will copy the desired elements, skip one position, and then we will concatenate. So let us see practically how to delete an element from the tuple. So we'll use the same tuple, that is x, which is having elements 1, 2, 6, 4 and 5. So the position which we want to delete is third element. Okay, so we will extract y equal to x from 0th location to position -1, that is 2. So we'll be having value 0 and 1 only into y. So let us check. Yes, it is having 1 and 2. Now we'll be having x the tuple in which we want to delete the item, y plus x, and we'll use range slicing in which we will specify the index 0, 1, 2 and 3. That means 3 should be the starting index in order to start with 4 element, okay, and up to end. So now let us check. So yes, it has deleted the element 6 from the given position. So this is how we can follow these steps in order to insert an item or delete an item or modify the item from the tuple. Now next we are going to see how to iterate over tuple. Okay, so we'll see that. So here we'll declare one tuple through which we want to iterate over. So this is our tuple having element 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now we will write a for loop I in t and colon. Now we will write over here indented block, so we'll be writing print and then I is the element. Okay, so now we'll press enter, and these are the iterated elements from the tuple. Right, now if we want to iterate over a sequence which is having tuple as elements, okay, for example I am having a list over here in which each element is a tuple, right? So I'll be writing over here 1, 2, this is one first element which is tuple itself, then second element is also having a tuple, and last element of the list, this is the tuple value, right? And if you want to iterate over here, we will use the same concept as we have used earlier in order to iterate over tuple, that is for I, or rather t in L, print t, right? So what it will print? It will print each tuple element. That means first it will print the first element, that is 1, 2, second is 3 and 4, the third element is 5 and 6. So let us see. Yes, so it has printed this way. But here now we will see how to use the concept of tuple unpacking, where we are supposed to iterate over a list which elements are tuple itself. So here for x and y, these are the tuple elements. You can skip the brackets as well. In L, right? Similarly, I'll be writing print, then I will write first is x and second is y. So this is how I can print the individual element using tuple unpacking, because the element inside item, that is 1 and 2, will be assigned respectively to x and y. So now let us see. The first element is 1 and second element is 2. So this is how we can use tuple unpacking. Lastly, we will see how to use indexing in order to iterate over a tuple. So here I'll be writing for I in range length of a t. This is our length of the tuple. So it will produce the index from 0 to length -1. So we will see how to do that, and we will print over here print index, that is I, and element that we want to print is t of I. So let us see. Yes, so this is how we have iterated over a tuple using indexing. So that's it for this session. We have seen how to add, modify or delete item into tuple, and we have also seen how to iterate over tuple using different methods. I hope this information is useful to you. See you soon in next session. Till then, keep learning.